Hello? Apologies for the break in transmission. We'll get to connect with him as quickly as possible so we can continue with the conversation. Okay, Biga, are
Yes,
you
I'm
there this
sorry
time
I got
around?
the answer. Yes, I'm here.
All right, you were saying something.
I was saying that
Hmm.
in Europe, in America, even in Southeast Asia, you discover that sometimes when you buy cars, you hardly use them. It will be there for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. You hardly use them because people want to conserve petroleum. People want to conserve fuel.
Hmm.
Yes, but here, every day you ride,
Yeah, every day we ride. In
unlike what you have here. Do you get it?
Hmm.
Yes. So I am looking out to when we will have good roads and people will start to use more of the rail, more of the other means of transportation instead of the road using fuel and burning fuel.
Well, I also feel that we should, I mean, as a country, look at our transportation system to make this whole thing a better one for us.
You are right. You are correct there. You are definitely
But
correct
there
there.
is
But I
nothing
can
like
let
that
you
in
know that
place.
the consumption, the total consumption of fuel in Nigeria is so amazing. It's absolutely so amazing. If something is, if a policy is
Hello? Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I think we're having some issues with the network right now. Well, I just do hope we're able to sort these out as quickly as possible, and then get back on the track. Really, we have to. We have to. Okay. Hello,
yes, I'm here, I'm
Big.
here, I'm here.
We're seriously having some network issues.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we suffer in Nigeria. The network providers, they don't pay anybody for drop calls.
Hmm.
You don't do this overseas. You don't pay anybody for drop calls. Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, all right. But now I was talking about the transport system in Nigeria. You know, now we are facing out, or did I say face out? Now the issue of fuel, purchase of fuel, it has reduced drastically. But now I'm talking about the transportation system that should be put in place in Nigeria. For instance, when you go outside the country and overseas, see countries where people use train, from Lagos to as far as to Borno, Maiduguri to Zaria to
Sure,
Kano
sure,
and back. We see
sure.
countries where there was a use of mass transit buses, to convey a whole lot of persons from one destination to another. But here in Nigeria, we have nothing like that. I mean, don't you think the government should also, in a way, put these things in place for citizens to actually feel this
Yeah,
impact
to be
of the?
sincere and honest with you,
Mm,
somebody like myself, we were thinking that before the removal of the fuel subsidy, certain things could have been done in respect of the transport environment in Nigeria. But nothing is done. No negotiations with the road transport workers union,
mm,
no discussions with the, the society, nothing. And that is why the situation is what it presently is. In a situation where the government did some thinking before acting, we wouldn't have had what we're presently having.
Hmm.
The transport environment in Nigeria is so rough, it's so um it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. I can tell you, in China, you can travel from Guangzhou
Hmm.
down to Yiwu,
Okay.
down to Limpo, which is
Okay.
just like traveling from Lagos down to Sokoto
Hmm.
on the rail.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I can let you know that I've traveled from Hong Kong trying to get over to China, getting to Russia, passing the whole of China, going down there. You start to wonder what science do they use overseas that cannot, be done here in Nigeria? Nothing. It's just because of the kind of the the thinking pattern, the thinking methodology of people who govern us. That is basically what it is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, okay, this might come as a kind of a succor right now, to cushion the effects. The National Economic Council (NEC) yesterday considered
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
forms of palliatives for workers and vulnerable persons to cushion the effects of petrol subsidy removal. Now, the proposals are
Removal, yes.
living cost allowance of over 702 billion naira and petroleum allowance ranging from 23.5 billion naira to 45 billion naira per annum. What I'm trying to say in essence is that, workers, will be receiving or will receive cost of living and, of course, petrol allowances. Again, I want to ask you, do you consider that a good news?
Well, some persons will say some analysts are cynical, analysts are very negative. But I can let you know the cynicism and the negativism comes from when you study the existing policies the government is implementing. We saw the one they called the feeding the children and other stuff.
Hmm.
We had a Mefiele say he, at the order of the former president Buhari, he was releasing about 500 billion naira every week and other stuff. The challenge we have is not about policies. It's about the implementation of the policies. Do you get it?
Hmm.
It's about the implementation of the policies. If you ask me, why don't government think more about enforcing companies that has up to 50 workers to ensure their staff buses?
Hmm.
Do you get it?
Okay.
If you have up to 50 workers, you got to provide staff buses from this side to this side. You map it out. When you kind of start talking about the allowances will be chopped up, will be taken over by, by the inflation in the country. And we go back to square one. So I'm not impressed with talking about allowances. I'm not impressed with all those palliatives. They've not done something that sounds logical, that sounds strong. You get it?
Hmm.
This is my position.
All right. Thanks for that anyway. But now let's get back to, the big deal for today. Now, following a summon issued on him, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, yesterday produced before the Presidential Election Petitions Court, PEPC, sitting in Abuja, a document that contains President Bola Tinubu's age. Now, the document known as
Biodata.
Form EC9 was an affidavit of personal particulars which President Tinubu submitted to the INEC in aid of his qualification to contest the 2023, presidential election. Now, Tinubu is kicking because, court has admitted the INEC's exhibit containing his bow data.
Data, yeah.
Yes. Can I get your reactions on this?
You see, so far I've not seen what the biodata of the president contains. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if INEC, who had access to the biodata, and if they had observed certain that disqualifies the president, and they still allowed him to contest. That is treasonable. To me, it is treasonable. Giving Nigerians, it is giving Nigerians the worst of conduct.
Hmm.
Yes, because if the law says you must have a school cert, you must have a degree before you contest. And now if INEC, I repeat once again that I've not seen the content of the biodata. Okay?
All right.
But what I'm saying is, because I understand that the president was objecting, and his lawyers were objecting to that. I think if they don't want to hide anything, what's the cause of the objection?
Okay.
But then, if they don't have anything to hide, if you got nothing in your cupboard so why are you objecting to it? Do you? If eventually, when the whole thing is examined and screened and the content does not qualify the president, I think the INEC chairman should be charged for deceiving Nigeria. It's a strong position. It's my considered position, definitely. I think it's time we start getting things right in this country. It's time we start making people pay for negligence of duty and the deliberate negligence of duty for that matter.
Okay. Let's also put that aside and kind of relate that story with these one. Counsel to the petitioners, Onye Chikbazu, tendered documents, through the petition. Okay, let me start from here. The Labour Party and its presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, has tendered 18,088 blurred polling unit results sheets, among other documents, in continuation of the prosecution of their case before the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal. Biga Ibekwe, 18,088
awesome.
blurred polling unit result sheets. What say you?
It's staggering. It's absolutely. They are very serious about the case. Are you there? That is, I don't think since the history of tribunals, election tribunals, and I don't think any applicants has tendered this. It's awesome. It's amazing. It carries a heavy weight.
Okay.
It is emphasizing seriousness. It is emphasizing seriousness. That's definitely what it is. However, I pray for them that all the things they are presenting will be in their favor and will be admissible and will help them argue the case. Presenting evidence is one thing. Those evidence being able to substantiate your case is another thing. That's what it is.
Okay. But with all of this evidence, I've heard from several quarters say whatever Peter Obi has got to offer or to give, real out as his evidence, that nothing would happen, notwithstanding, that the Nigerians are, we have a president, we have a sitting president, and let's just continue from there. Nothing is going to happen.
I have my fears. I have my fears too. Why do I have my fears? I don't know if you listen to Babacha Lawal, the other senator who was going in the military speech, was talking about how he.
We will talk about that too. Yeah, I want to also mention that.
Yes. And the Nigerian Judicial Council, the Nigerian Bar Association, all the whole bodies of lawyers and all those stuff have not kind of reason to say, let this man be arrested. Let the wife be arrested as well. We are running a country that is absolutely going down. Do you hear me, Judy? We are running a system that is not acceptable in civilized clans. That is why somebody can, be so confident and ask you to go to court as if in his kitchen and the wife is cooking the food there and the wife might decide not to dish the food out. I mean, such confidence. That confidence, that assertion, go to court if you're not satisfied. Man, it's not good. It wasn't fine. It was as if you can go to court from the earth to the heavens and nothing will happen because I'm in control.
Hmm.
It's not fair. It's not really not fair. No, 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 no.
One of the questions Nigerians are asking is how come all of these, I mean, the 18,000 plus results are blurred, blurred results, 18,000 results blurred. I mean, people are asking how and why.
And I'm asking that too. And I'm asking the question: when did they get the whole result blood? Was it when this case has been called taken to court,
Hmm.
or was it before the case was taken to? You got to look at that because they might tamper with evidence. The likelihood of their knowledge that these particular things will be called to court, they go ahead and get them, obstructed and blood.
Hmm.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
But even at that, it's not saying good about the INEC we are having. How could you have such quantum, such quantity, such amount of documents, blood?
Wow.
How dare you?
Hmm.
How really dare you?
All right. VOP 90.3 FM. I have Biga Ibekwe on the other side having this conversation. Okay, my name is Jude if you're just tuning in, okay? And this is Matters. Don't forget we're streaming live on YouTube. You can go there and check us out. We're streaming live right now. YouTube VOP 90.3 FM. VOP 90.3 FM. Just go there, check it up, and of course, get to the comment section and let's get your own take, your own opinion, your own observation, maybe your query on some of these issues. Okay. Now, bigger. Let's talk about Nnamdi Kanu right now. I mean,
Wow.
yes,
A very hot topic. A very hot topic.
we need to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. The family of Nnamdi Kanu, has suspended the services of his legal counsel. I hope you know that. The secessionist younger brother, Kanu, who made this known in a tweet yesterday, he said Kanu's lawyers, Professor Mike Ozekome and Ifeanyi Ejiofor have been sacked. And we want to find out why, what's going on. Now, according to him, the development, followed inability of the lawyers to see their client who is being detained at the Department of State Services, DSS headquarters in Abuja, but asked for his reaction via a phone call. Ozekome told journalists, he said, in quote, I am just hearing this. I didn't know nobody has told me anything. I'm just hearing about it. Did you hear about it, Biga?
Yes, I heard about it over the papers. I read about it. I heard about it. Yeah.
And what's your reaction like?
It doesn't seem to be the wisest thing to do. It doesn't seem to be the wisest thing to do. I want to tell you something. Remember that Al Mustafa was in detention for a very long time.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Sure.
Several several law courts actually asked the government to release him. He was not released. Remember that Al-Zazaki, the Shiite leader, is still in detention. You get it? And the families and the members have not decided that it is the lawyers that should be sacked and all the stuff. You get it?
Yeah.
So I definitely wouldn't think that it is a good decision. Somebody like Michael Zokome, who and Jimako in the core of this case and have suffered some human rights violations as a result of this, and that I'm saying it doesn't appear to be the best thing to really them, especially when it doesn't appear that the issue was discussed with them. You get it? When it appears that they're just hearing it from the mass media. You get it?
You see, Kanunta, Nnamdi Kanu's brother, also accused the lawyers of allegedly stopping medical doctors billed to attend to Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody. Let me quote him. He said, After Nnamdi Kanu's case on May the 11th, 2023, Ozekoma refused to see his client at DSS headquarters, even after several messages from Kanu to see him. Secondly, for stopping the medical doctors who were to examine Kanu on June the 5th, even when he and Ifeanyi Ejiofor were duly informed on June the 2nd, and Kanu told them to inform him that his family needs an arrangement to do that. Now, a whole lot of things that this guy has said, but basically he said that these guys, the lawyers, did not come around to see Nnamdi Kanu, and that is one of the reasons why he has asked them to stop.
Listen to me, Jude. That's one side of the story.
Okay.
You get it?
All right.
You don't dare pass any judgment based on one side of the story.
Okay.
The people who are accused of doing that have not said their own side. So it will be absolutely very premature and unserious of us to take it from what Kalungta is saying. Okay?
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, whatever is the issue, he needs to have discussed this issue with the lawyers, and they will come up with a better idea. That remains my position. It is very rash. It is absolutely rash. It sounds so thoughtless to come up to say you've sent this very strong away who we all know have been, part of this case, has been suffering over this case, have, gotten some very personal mental suffocation over this case. I don't think Kalonta Kalo thought this did the right thing. I don't think so.
Well, to also inform those watching us live and those listening to us right now, the United Kingdom Court of Appeal has scheduled June the 22nd to hear an appeal by the family of Kanu over his continued detention by, of course, the Nigerian army.
Is he being detained by the Nigerian army? Come again? Is he being detained by the Nigerian
I beg your pardon, Nigerian government.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
by the Nigerian government.
Better.
June the 22nd.
And I got to let you know that I'm not so impressed by or with the attitude of the British government since this case came up. A citizen, this is a citizen, this is a bona fide member of the country, and he's been in detention getting to 2 years. Oh, I don't think Britain has been doing what. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah.
But what would you have them do? A court of competent jurisdiction has said Kanu should be released, and he hasn't been released. Reason we don't know. What would you want them to do?
The British ambassador here, Nigerian ambassador in Britain, would have loved to see people being recorded, people being given some, in diplomacy, diplomacy requires that. I mean, diplomatic relationship requires that when the rights of your citizen or your citizens are violated, there are let down rules. There are what you're supposed to do. You got to call the attention of the Nigerian ambassador to Britain. You got to call your own ambassador here, and there are things that should have been done, but we didn't see that. Yeah, that guy is a prisoner of conscience. He's a prisoner of conscience. He didn't commit any crime. He's a prisoner of conscience. And in international relations, prisoners of conscience are not allowed to just rot and rust in the prison yard.
Big Ibekwe, let's also get your reactions here. At least 8 ministers who served under former President Muhammadu Buhari have been invited over allegations bordering on corruption, according to an Economic Financial Crimes Commission source. 8 ministers, 8 different ministers,
Let me tell you,
are under probe.
I am happy about that. I am happy about that. And what our president is doing about, but then, let it not just be, uh, a cosmetic kind of thing. The fact like power, Syriac, what's the name? The aviation minister,
Hadi Sidika.
had Siriki is there. I mean, it's okay. It's good. You definitely know that Buhari's government was actually oozing with corruption. It was oozing with that. I'm looking forward to more ministers being invited for questioning.
Hmm.
You get it? Yes. But I'm only saying, let it be true. Let them not handle them with kid gloves. Let them be treated with the kind of seriousness that is required.
Umar
That's it.
Ganduje is also being probed. Remember what
Oh,
happened in
that's the
2018.
dollar.
But he has
That's the
come out to say,
dollar. That's
yeah,
the dollar.
yeah, he has come out to say
That's the
that
dollar. That's the dollar.
EFCC should stop probing him, or inviting him to any court. That he is not guilty. That video is not true. I mean, it's fake.
It's laughable. Who is going to determine if the video is fake? If the video is fake, let him go to the court and prove it. Look at it.
Hmm.
That was the beginning of Buhari's loss of trust from Nigerians. When that incident happened and nothing happened to the man, notwithstanding that he was immunity, but there was no condemnation from the government. He was under immunity and he couldn't have been prosecuted. But then, when you see what is bad, you speak out and say this is bad. Okay?
Yeah.
Because it was not condemned, it gave some other persons the authority,
Hmm.
the way with the kind of power and force to do whatever pleases them. And you can see how they ended up.
Hmm.
Syriaca going down to Ethiopia, hiring a jet, come here to telling us that this is Nigerian level. I mean, it's so ridiculous. It is so unacceptable.
Let me.
Them,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Let me go through this information as regards 8 Buhari's ministers being on the probe. The invitation letters, it was learned, requested the former top government officials to come and explain how they spend funds allocated to their ministries on some designated projects when they held sway at their respective positions. Now, the letters, it was gathered, were extended to the former ministers before, the suspension of Abdurrashid Bawa as chairman of the commission. The anti-graft agency had commenced investigation according to, the source within the commission. The source said apart from the former Minister of Women's Affairs, Pauline Talon, who was invited last week over alleged 2 billion naira fraud and part of the money allegedly diverted from the African First Lady Peace Mission project, about 7 others have also been invited. It will be recalled that Saleh Maman, also a former Minister of Power under former President Buhari, was last month arrested and detained by the commission in connection with an alleged 22 billion naira fraud related to power projects. In the same vein, it was learned that the immediate past Minister of Police Affairs, Mohammed Meigeri Dingyadi, has also been summoned over how the police trust fund was handled. Speaking further on condition of anonymity, the source said Dingyadi would provide answers to allegations of purchasing refurbished vehicles for the Nigerian police as new. You remember that case, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do seriously.
Yes. Well, in quote, he said, well, I am not aware of the letter. I have not seen it. Maybe they sent it to the office. I will require or inquire from the office. The Minister of Police Affairs, Dingyadi, told, one reporter on phone. But I think for me and some other Nigerians, this story is a beautiful one, But then, like another Nigerian said, anything go happen. Wetin go actually happen after all these ones?
That's one
Do you too same
I
path?
said. I said.
I can hardly hear you.
All this is not the cosmetic. I said, can you hear me now?
Your voice is quite low.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Okay, okay.
I was telling you, let it not be cosmetic. Let it not just be cosmetic.
Hmm.
Let there be seriousness in what is being said. How are you? Let there be seriousness. Yes. Let there be seriousness in what is being done. Let we saw during Buhari's period. Do you get me? You can
Mm-hmm.
hear me.
Yes, very well.
If this president wants the support of Nigerians, let him go hard on those who have actually turned this place to something else.
Hmm.
Because persons and people and Nigerians they are losing confidence and trust on government and governance. Okay? Nigerians are losing confidence and trust. They believe like that opinion, like the opinion of that person you quoted was saying,
Hmm.
not them, and all the stuff.
Yeah.
Will anything happen? That is to tell you the height of loss of confidence. Okay?
Hmm.
If the government really want to, if they want Nigerians to support this government, let them go hard on corruption. Let it no longer be business as usual.
VOP 90.3 FM. Well, if in case you're just tuning in, it matters, and we're discussing some political matters, okay? And we just hope you join in the conversation by sending in your thoughts. In case you're watching us live, please do get to YouTube, right? And go to the comment section, and of course, drop your own comment. It's very, very vital. Let's have a robust conversation. Of course, I'll be reading out your comments one after the other, okay? And for you who wishes to, I mean, if you want to, visit, you might want to visit our WhatsApp portal. That is 0700 to drop your own comment. Again, the number is 0700 to drop your own comment. Don't worry, very soon I'll get to open up the studio lines and get your own participation live wherever you're listening from. Okay, but then let's discuss more. The All African Students Union has hailed President Tinubu for signing the student loan bill, saying that the scheme will be a huge relief to its Nigerian members and a model to others. Bigger, some persons are liking the fact that this bill has been signed, and some persons are saying it shouldn't have been. I mean, are you sure this bill will favor us? I mean, are you sure something else won't come out of this? But let me get your own observation or your own take as regards this bill.
If you do that, tell you something. The government was so quick in taking this decision. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
There are fears that they kind of want to increase the tuition fee. Okay?
Mm.
And when you kind of go increase the tuition fee and you're giving some loan to students, it's like you've not done anything. It's like you've not done anything. And another area I'm so surprised about the decision. You are saying somebody whose parents' income is not beyond 500,000 naira. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Assuming I make 2 million naira and I have 6 children in the university, assuming I make 2 million naira or I make 1 million naira and I have 4 children in the university and I'm not qualified. So what is it then for?
Mm.
Do you get it?
Yes.
So I am somebody who likes to think before decisions are taken. I don't just take decisions for taking sake.
Mm.
It's not good. These kind of things should have drawn for social discussions, for social input, so that when you get it properly.
Mm.
When you cannot sit down to look at the whole scenario, you will see lapses here and there.
Okay.
Yes, the way the government rushes in taking decisions does not does not recommend, does not recommend them for great clapping of hands.
Hmm.
Look at how quickly they did the subsidy removal. Okay,
Yeah.
some of these things you got to sit down, think it out before you announce it. You don't have to start acting, you start thinking. No, it's not a good one. You think before you act, not you act before you think. That's my position.
All right. Again, I also want to find out, some of these Bs were debated upon, by President Muhammadu Buhari's, in that, during, okay, or let me say, while President Muhammadu Buhari was still in office. And now, Tinubu is signing, the bills. And some persons are saying, why not debate upon these bills again? Go over it again and find out if these bills are, if they are worthy at all, instead of just going ahead to, sign,
Implementing them, signing them.
mm,
Yeah. You should have taken time to find out why were they not signed. Do you get it?
mm.
Call experts. Take a holistic views and analysis of these things before you rush into sign.
All right.
I think the government is trying to create acceptability. Create acceptability in the minds of people. That is why they see them rushing into this thing. But then they got to be careful before it boomerangs them.
All right. Before we go on a short break and I start taking your calls, everyone, I also want to throw in these. And it's as regards the EFCC chairman, Abdurrashid Bawa. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Northern groups,
Yes.
the Arewa
The
Civil
hunter,
Society
the
Organization. No, the Arewa Civil Society Organization and the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum have applauded the indefinite suspension slammed on the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, by the president. They said that the suspension was long overdue while calling for his immediate arrest, and of course, prosecution. They said the suspension was long overdue and they were calling for his immediate arrest and prosecution. According to them, the former EFCC remained a bad example to the young generation of Nigerians. Of course, you should know that President Buhari had on Wednesday announced the suspension of the EFCC chairman in a statement, by the office of the secretary to the government of the federation. So what we're trying to say here is that the Northern groups has hailed Buhari's suspension of Abdurrashid Bawa. VOP 90.3 FM. Let's get to, let's go on a very short break, first of all. And when I come back from this break, I'll get to open up the studio lines and get your views and, of course, your participation. Stay there. My name is Jude, and I will be right back.
The award-winning pizza in the US is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry ice cream, delight in every scoop. Visit any of our outlets and feel the rich taste from the pizza champions and Coldberry ice cream at 11 Road by First Avenue, Festac Town, 28 Adenira Ogunsanya Street, Surulere, 13 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1. Romeo's Pizza and Coldberry ice cream. Romeo, the pizza champions.
We have been serving you hot and fresh content on radio, and you have been loving it. Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at BOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. BOP TV, show up, speak up.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed rooms featuring all the amenities you need for a comfortable stay.
Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, our attentive staff is here to ensure that your everyday need is met. We also offer complimentary pick-up and drop-off from the Lagos Airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-8003-333 or 0815-7003-333. You can visit our website at airportgoldentuliphotel.com.
Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, where luxury meets comfort.
Every day strike, ASU strike, market women strike, even Kole people they strike. We don't become country of strikers.
Even light self, we no fit give us. Don't run for motor. Even leg self, we get accident.
Why una dey complain? Why una dey complain? No una dey collect bribe, dey vote Sokoloko Bango ṣe.
Ìṣèjọba tó dára, òun là ń béèrè.
Anyị chọrọ ọchịchị onye kwuru uche ya. Anyị achọrọzi ọchịchị nchigbu.
Ala ndeze temeka muna so n'ekio.
Wetin we want na make the rule us well.
Don't take it for noise. It's the people's voice. They have made their choice. Respect that voice for all to rejoice. VOP 90.3, Voice of the People.
FM VOP. Welcome back from that short break. Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot, but then you still have the opportunity to listen more. And of course, we get your own opinion on some of these stories, some of these issues in our country. Okay, we can't stop talking about it. It's democracy. We would do this to make Nigeria a better place. Okay, yeah. My name is Jude. It can be Jude. In case you're just tuning in, and of course, it's matters. Okay, we're discussing political matters, and I've been having these, beautiful conversation with Biga Ibekwe. He is an entrepreneur, and of course, he is also a public affairs commentator. Quickly, let's get to open up the studio lines so you can join the conversation, so we can get talking. Let's talk. It's time to talk. 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. If you are calling, do keep your comments very, very civil, the way I like it, the way I used to say. Just keep it civil and let's just talk. Okay? Thank you so very much. Or you might want to go do WhatsApp. The WhatsApp portal is also open. The number is 0700 903 9039. Again, 0700 903 9039. And the YouTube is also there. You can go to the comment section and let's have your thoughts just right there. Thank you so very much. All right, let's start from here. Beautiful afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Andrew Songota.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I'll be following on what we have been discussing. You see, Nigerians can easily be deceived. Can please forgive me? Yes. The fact that somebody Tinubu appointed some ministers and other things, and people are saying, has given an educational loan that that things have changed, and people are saying, hey, no. So we cannot be deceived. If I should fight corruption, then I myself must check myself. Is there any way I've created myself before? Now, as people have been complaining, what has petrol price changed? How much the bag of rice now in market? Has all this changed? How much the change rate now? I got to know that Ethiopian money is stronger than Naira. I don't know that's what I learned too. I got to know that Ghanaian money is stronger than Nigerian money. Wait, this has changed. We should not be deceived. We should not be deceived until we start witness a drastic change. In fact, these people, they must have a KPI. Exchange rate fully exceed maybe $1 to $1. Now they're performing. And if things are walking away from Nigeria, then we're performing. But we are still we're not deceived by all these things. He himself, the way he was declared president of this nation, Nigeria, was it free and fair? Was there anything wrong before he was declared? So you should first of all start fighting correct, do it by himself. How about the billion van? What happened with billion van? So should not be deceived. Nigeria like to be deceived. I don't know why. And God has done this country. God has much blessed us. So it's a high time we stood on our right. It's high time we stood on the neck of our leaders to ensure they do the right thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much for calling. I appreciate that call. Well, we keep talking about some of these issues on a daily basis here. Well, that's it. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be part of this beautiful conversation. All right. But then, like I said, to keep it civil. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, engineer.
What's your name? Can you speak up, please?
Engineer Roland.
All right. Go ahead, please.
You see, this is exactly where we found ourselves. Look at what happened to our Naira in the exchange market.
Okay.
If we compare what happened during the redesign Naira, you will see exactly that is exactly what happened to our foreign exchange value. What we are using Naira for buying Naira. Look, it is not a matter of bullion banks again. The winner at the match. Tinubu came from a very rich background. So, we is going to benefit that when we keep foreign activity here and there. Election has been conducted. Winner has been declared. Litigation is here and there. Let us give the rest to the judiciary now. This is all we just came on board. How many weeks ago? We started criticizing. Because we don't see all of these allegations hanging here and there. Things to discover. Look, let me tell you one thing. Until we discover Nigeria by ourselves, that will be when Nigeria will be in existence. We are not Nigeria for now. We are being ruled by a set and good set of people that call themselves Kabah. They are the one behind our oil. They are the one behind making all these crises and making things difficult for us. You see, and when somebody has gone to God and said, I don't do things right. Is it the time? Then we're going to do it again. We have spent how many billions, trillions on election. It's okay with good policies. We should apply those policies and we should be a one-stop so that whenever it's deviating, we will have to criticize him and put him back on his toes. Now, what is the issue? Are you telling me Tinubu has never been to spare of traffic? From time ago here, even from the system. I'm not his fan from because I voted Labour. That is the truth of the matter. But just by not being his fans, he is doing things the right way. We felt This should be done. Why don't we allow it? Is it when they were feeding our children on holidays and they were taking trillions of money? Where is this? Where are these Christians at them? When they were doing all sorts of things that are questionable, that all these people that call themselves enlightened people that is talking of women now. Where was it then? You see, it is time for us to be and protect Nigeria. If you are APC, Labour, PDP, whatever, once a winner has been mad, he has been mad. With 4 parties, there's no partisan politics again. Tinubu is Nigerian president. He is not APC president. If it is a people that won, he is the Nigerian president. If it is Peter Obi that won, he is the Nigerian president. And I thank God all of them won across different lines. We have a lot of representatives in the House of Senators. He wants some states. And likewise others. Why are we like this? Why are we going to move forward? The long plan. Let's put in law. Everyone has gone. Let us please support this man who has just come in. He has given students educational loan. People are started criticizing. How is he going to do it? Where is the data? Data will be given from somewhere. It is now we have data. I can promise everybody. This man, Tinubu, he will very because he will do the right thing. He will take us out of this jungle, and we shall all be happy. So we stand in Nigeria.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. Like I said, you can also send your own message, right? Yeah. Or you can always call in. Hey, if you are watching via YouTube, please do go to the comment section and let's get your views and your opinion. Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Jude. How are you today?
I'm fine. Good afternoon to you too.
Okay, my name is Daniel. I'm calling from Midin.
Okay.
Okay, I think the problem we have, what I found about this current administration and the happenings and Nigerians is because Nigerians have never experienced what is called good governance.
Okay.
So, good governance looks like. So, any little thing or whatever that the government is doing, people will just think that heaven has come down and it's all paradise. So, the problem in a good governance, what is happening now is nothing. Okay, the student loan that people are rejoicing. They say one of the conditions is that you must not be any above 500,000 per annum. Now, Jude, a security man who is earning 50,000 naira in a month, in a year is 600,000 naira, and such person now have like maybe 2 children that are supposed to be in the university. So you say that the person is not entitled to it. You can see the implication. You can see. So it may look nice, the student loan may look nice, but I think they should go back and rethink and not do it properly. Even the one subsidy, do you know that I was discussing with some of my friends this morning about the fuel subsidy? Do you know that some of the Uber drivers have now put their cars on sale?
Really?
Because they cannot. Yes, some of the Uber drivers, they are not putting their cars on sale because they can't buy the fuel and make money. And most of them are graduates. And you say after they pay after 2 years. Is there any job that is available in Nigeria that once you graduate, you are 100% assured that you are getting a job that will enable you to pay after 2 years? There are some people that have graduated for the past 5 years, 7 years, 12 years. They are not working and they are graduates. So how do such people pay? May God just help us. Thank you very much. Continue your good work.
Thank you so very much. I think let's go here. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Judy.
Good afternoon to you. Hello. Hello. Uh-oh. I think you should call me back. Call me back if you can. But then, as regards this Uber thing, I gathered recently that they are planning to actually increase the amount to like how much now? Okay, by 200%. The fair price, I mean. Yeah, to like 200%. So if the one you used to enter from whatever to whatever is just like 5,000 there, maybe you know what that would be. But saying that some of them have started selling off their cars, well, I think I have to also check out that or investigate that. Let's find out what's up. Let's find out what's up. All right, let's take more calls. Good afternoon to you.
Mr. Judy.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
I'm there. Are you hearing me? This is Monday calling you.
All right. Go ahead. Today is Friday, Monday.
Yes, thank you.
You
see, I'm sorry to say this. Since when Nigeria selects independence, we are still doing like.
Oh, I think we're having issues with your line.
Come up. Yes, no government that will come up that will see that, this man will do what. And the problem of the dollar rate, that is making things to be high. The common man cannot. Yes.
I think you have to call me back. I just couldn't hear you. Call me back. To call me back. Hello.
Hello, Jude.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. This is John Legend calling from Moshi.
All right.
God. Can I ask you one question, please?
Please go ahead.
Good. I know that since democracy, even during the military, it was only one Igbo man have been the president of this country. True or false?
Go ahead, please. Just go ahead.
Good. You see, I believe that Nigeria, they are just sharing this presidency. There is nothing like election in this country. The only thing they are doing in this country is that they are using the election to rob the masses, the poor masses. They just use our money. They just squander the money and tell us that they are doing election. Instead of them, they are still doing selection. Because in this election, I didn't know what brought us back to analog. Instead of what Mahmoud Yakubu told us, that the election will be uploaded direct. And now, after the election, we now hear an analog result, which leads us to this situation that we are into. Secondly, when you are talking of people that were arrested, what of the Kuje prison that they broke Kuje prison, and after they broke that Kuje prison, and they later told us that they set a panel of inquiry, how many people have you overheard them till today they have arrested over that Kuje prison? Kaduna prison, Kaduna military, this thing, they went there, broke that place, killed people. How many did they bring? How many reports did they bring to us about it? Let me tell you something. In this country, there is nothing that corruption government can give to you. When somebody is corrupt, he is automatically corrupt. There is nothing, absolutely nothing. A corrupt man, which he knows that is 100% corrupt. Likewise, what other man say that, what of the Pullion van? Where went the Pullion van? The palliative they gave us during COVID-19, where we are it, was it not during the NSAS? We knew that the leaders, the people that are calling themselves the government, they hide the palliative for a new government. Let me tell you something. You cannot beat a child, tell him not to cry. I use 2,000 naira to run my office in a day, but now I use 1,800 naira to run a whole day. How much do I make in that business? How will I feed my children if I can only buy 5,800 naira to run my generator in my office? And you are telling me that a leader they are just changing, bringing this person, Minister of Education to Minister of Finance, bringing Minister of Finance to this. That is what they are just using us to play. And what they are teaching us, they are making us more stronger. A day shall come when we will wake up with anger. When the masses of this country, we wake up with anger, and they are teaching us so many bad things. Some people have turned into criminality. Some people are doing fraud. This is what the government is teaching us, and they are not helping these matters. Because you cannot tell me that my child will be hungry, and I will see my child will be hungry, and his own children are feeding very well, using our fuel, eating our food, everything in this country. They are taking it for granted, and we, the masses, working it out, are hungry every day. A day shall come, this country, we the masses, neither we born this country or this country born us. Thank you.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Come on, you can say that.
Mr. Dude.
Always keep your comments civil, I beg you. Good afternoon to you.
Yes, it's Monday calling you back again, please. My call is cutting. I don't know what is cutting it.
All right.
All right. Now, they should help us because this is voice of the people. When we talk, they will say you are just talking your own. Common man is suffering. Me, I'm a common man. They should know what to do in this fuel subsidy so that people can enter transportation, because anything that come up, Nigeria will take advantage of it. Anything that come up, Nigeria will take it. You cannot buy rice 100 naira again. You see? And God bless us. One day, every man will answer to the call. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Still taking your calls and your reactions via 0700 903 903 903. If you are watching us, you can take the number from the screen. It's there. The WhatsApp number is also there, and you can also call in. All right, via the number, like I said, 0700 903 903 903. But keep it civil. That's all I ask you to do for me.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Chidike.
All right.
So,
Welcome.
Well done for your job anyway. You see, where the thing is spending me most is that the money which all of you are enjoying in this country do come. I don't know if you are from South, the way your name sounds, but I've been looking it to be from Benue also. But if the money comes from my own farm, my own backyard, South, and Southeast, that all of you are enjoying in this country. But you sideline the people that the oil is coming from their own farm. The money, I mean, yes, the oil at the same time. If Hausa will finish, you go carry give Yoruba. If Yoruba will finish, you go take them back to Hausa. If Hausa will finish, you go carry it back to Yoruba. If you are the one, my brother, they will intimidate you people, the broadcasters, not to allow callers to say whatever that is not good that they are doing. With one law or the other. It's one day, like the other man said, a day will come. Anything that has beginning must have an end. They rose up through answers. They clamped them down with a gun, everything. Through the answers to the more supposed to maybe obedient, they clamp them down, give a wrong person that if not Bausa Guru, na Yoruba Guru. If not Yoruba Guru, na Hausa, make una no worry. Make una they enjoy my oil. They enjoy the money of my oil from my land.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you so very much. I got a couple of messages here. I'll take them one after the other. Okay. Let's take more calls. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. Oh, you can call me back if you can. 0700 903 903 903. Several messages here, but then can we start taking them one after the other? let's also get reactions from WhatsApp before we check out YouTube. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that as quickly as possible. Okay. Update on today's visit to incline. Okay. Okay. Let me leave that. Even if they start sharing. Okay, he said we can never support INEC selection. You're trying to say, even if they start sharing 1 million naira each, we can't support evil. Okay, what's your name? You didn't drop your name. Point of correction. This person is saying, please, it was President Bola Tinubu that suspended Bawa, not Buhari, as you said. Sorry, maybe I mentioned Buhari, right? Okay, I'm still trying to get used to the fact that Buhari is no longer there as the president. He's now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Apologies. Okay, let's see if we can read more messages now. Good afternoon, VOP. I'm so disappointed the way some people talk. The Holy Book says that one cannot get a clean thing out of an unclean thing. The APC has misruled this country for years. Each day I hear of killings. I wonder what is going on. Let people be persecuted and jailed if convicted. It is too early to access the present government. Nigeria is sinking. Chima sent that from Surulere. He said, I am not impressed with appointments by this government so far. Whoa, okay. Let's also touch on these other comments. Good afternoon, VOP FM. This government is thinking that they can rush politics so that Nigerians will forget about, or rush policies so that Nigerians will forget about what happened in February 25th and March the 18th general election. They should calm down and study the policies that they are taking to ensure that those policies will last and help every citizen. They are all thinking the tribunal. Keep your comments coming, especially on YouTube. If you're watching live, please do drop a comment so I can get there and read out your thoughts as quickly as possible. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call, 0700 903 903 903. Let's get back to phone lines again. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Jude.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Daniel. I'm calling from Idim. I call back to correct something. You know, I talked about Uber drivers trying to sell off their vehicles. And you said, I think they have raised their price. The issue is this. Everybody knows the fuel price was raised like about 300 naira or so, or 200 and something percent. Now, the issue is that automatically the drivers also raise their price, but how many people are paying? How many people can be able to afford the price? That's the issue. So when you buy fuel and nobody, you are not working, what do you do? For example, this morning my wife, I saw my wife somewhere, and I wanted her to get an Uber to Kenya. From that place, they were calling 6,000 naira. This person was supposed to have been 2,000 before or 2,500 naira. But they said 6,000 naira. She said, wait, she just can't find her way. You see the problem now. How many people can afford to pay? So that's the problem. And again, please, I want you people in the media to help us. Now, if what price is 488 naira, some are selling 500 naira, some are selling 490 and thereabouts. But we have problem with this police station. Most of them have reduced the pump. The pump is not what you buy. You buy like a 20 liters of fuel, and you are losing like 5 liters. With this kind of subsidy removal, please, I want to beg you people, please, people push your up. Let's talk to the government. Let them go around and check this police station so that their pump will be right. So that even if you're buying it at that 500 naira, you know you're buying it. Not buying and they're fixing you up on that price. Please. Yeah, and it's very almost everywhere.
Thank you.
NNPC police station, they are doing the same.
Including NNPC. Hello? Okay, thank you so much. I think I have to say this also. There was a fuel station I visited while I was driving to the office this morning, and I wouldn't mention the name, so it won't look as if I'm trying to bring anyone down. But it's a very very popular, fuel station. Ah. After buying fuel, I just discovered that it didn't even show like I bought fuel. It didn't even show at all. And such things and used to bother me a lot. I mean, how can I give you money, hard-earned money, and I'm not seeing what I bought at all? So I just kept consoling myself. Okay, I said maybe it might maybe last longer. So I was just consoling myself somehow. Like, don't worry, it might not show you on the dashboard, but don't worry, it will take you somewhere. That was how I consoled myself until I forgot about the matter. See, it's high time I don't know, is it the DPR now? What's that body again that has to do with regulation of all of these things? It's high time these guys start working, and I'm using this opportunity to call on them. What these guys are selling is really not. Some persons are selling half a liter as 1 liter. Some is not even up to half of half, and you're selling for 500 naira. You understand? If half of half is like 250 naira, some persons are selling what you would buy for 150 or 200 naira. Yes. So please, it's high time we look at some of these, filling stations. They are meters. Huh? We know they had this done while fuel was still 185. It wasn't like he wasn't biting us at that time, but somehow we decided not to just at least say anything. But this is 500 naira. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy for someone to just stop by and want to buy fuel of, say, 5,000 naira. And you check, nothing happened. And they give you fuel of like 1,500 or 2,000 naira. Yes, it's happening. Yes. You stop by to get fuel of like of 5K, and they give you fuel worth 1,500 or 2,000 naira. And they collect your 5,000 naira. We should look at these things. It's really not okay. Now that the price of fuel is 500 naira, if you buy a liter, this is a liter. And sometimes you almost want to like, okay, let me go around with kegs. Kegs, these plain ones that you could see through. So you sell the liter for me. Let me check what it is exactly. So please, I want to plead with the marketers alongside government. Let's checkmate these things now. It's very, very important. Let's checkmate all of these things. Thank you so much. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Let's do more calls and also take your messages. Let's do more calls. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Well done for your good work.
Thank you.
Now, Judas, one of your callers called, and he was trying to make mention of marching with a force and fight against corruption. The court of should not use that language and religion. Now, Judas, I want to go the same way, but let me take my quote from a man I respect so much, Babakemi Awolowo. He said, and I quote, "A time will come when the youth from the east, south, and north, enemies, the Christians, will emerge together as a force to fight against corruption, rigging, and tyranny." Now, Judas, why do I say so? That is the way you will push someone to the wall as if he or she cannot do anything. the person will bite you. Do they? This APC government have killed Nigerians' hope. When I was in school, we used to think that children are the leaders of tomorrow. Do they? Now, the leaders of tomorrow are the old men in Nigeria. Why do I say so? Your ex-president, how old was he? Now, this current president, how old is he? All of them are older than Nigeria as a country, as an independent country. All of them are older than this country, as an independent country. Now today, remember, I said earlier on this particular station that if you are to pay students or students should borrow loans, students, how much is minimum wage of an average Nigerian? Can you tell me? How much is minimum wage of an average Nigerian? Let me call it 30,000 naira. Less than $58. Do they? Are you aware? Because last time I checked, I realized that Nigeria is the lowest paying country in the whole world. Are you aware of that? Even Cotonou better pass Nigeria. Togo better pass Nigeria in terms of salary. Are you aware? Niger better pass Nigeria. Are you aware of that? Now, I'm telling you this for you to make a research. Do this. Can someone whose hand is filled with blood kick against someone who is killing someone? The answer is no. Why do I say so? All the people that this president is persecuting now or arresting. For instance, he arrested and he ordered the resignation of ex-Syrian government. We don't know what that man did to Nigerians. Everybody felt the issue. Now, he ordered the removal of that man for the suspension. Let me tell you a chance. The man was suspended. I remember when this particular man now, the leader now, or the president now, was campaigning, he said that the change of Naira was budgeted at him. Number one. Then again he said, concerning this particular...
30 seconds, please. 30 seconds, please.
Okay, let me run up. Nigerians, we cannot get this thing any longer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
And you too. Thank you so very much for calling in. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's see if we can read some more messages. Can we? All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. 100% support for President for President Tinubu. It will make a difference. Confirmed renewed hope. What is your name? You didn't drop your name. Thank you for that message. Or actually, good afternoon. Please, I don't expect anything good in government where the public funds is used to rehabilitate bandits and Boko Haram and reintroduce them into the society without any punishment or judgment. Nigeria shame. They shame me. Destiny from Mushin. Okay. Thank you so very much. There's an update here. Well, that's okay. It's okay. Let's visit YouTube right now and see just a few comments here. You guys are asking how can INEC chairman make a blood result inside polling unit? Well, you don't know when a man wants to steal from you, it will make a good plan on it. Very well. This is what INEC chairman did. Thank you so much. Moses Abraham sent in that. And this one is from Destiny. Chino Gurum, am I right? It says, good afternoon, sir. With okay, what these politicians are doing to us is the more we look, the less we see. Let's leave it there now. Let's see if we can get back to the studio lines now quickly and take a few more calls before we wrap things up. I will still get to Biga Ibekwe, who is waiting, patiently waiting to wrap things up with us this afternoon. But I'll bring him as soon as possible. But then let me see if I can take one call. Then I'll bring him in. The number to call again is 0700 903 903 903. Yeah, that's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon to you.
Hi.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome, Olawale.
I just want to have this question. My question goes this way.
Olawale, you're lying. You're so sorry about that. We couldn't hear you. Maybe you call back, Che? Call back. Let's talk about it. Let's get your views also. 0700 903 903 903. Yeah, that is 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon to you.
I was okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be bringing in Big Guy Ibekwe very soon. But then let's hear from you first of all, quickly. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I was asking, how much, did you have any idea of how much you are paying of subsidy? I mean, how can fuel rise to 250 in increment in rate? I mean, it's so annoying. And aside from that, is the student loan we're talking about. I mean, how can federal government think we will be able to pay back in 2 years after graduation? I mean, when there's no job. Aside from that, another question goes this way: all the assessment fees and other fees like that we are paying in universities. Which pocket is it going? I mean, which pocket? Which account? All the school fees we are paying, which account is it going to? I mean, if it is going to federal government account, how are they going ask for money? I mean, if it's going to ask for, how are asking for money? Because I don't understand. I'm really confused about that. Sorry. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling. Now, Mr. Biga, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, quickly. Before we wrap up this afternoon, before I see if I can still take more calls, a former director of the Department of State Service, DSS, Mike Ejiofor, he said that there is no rivalry between the DSS and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Yes. You recall that there was speculated crisis after the DSS stormed the legal state office of the EFCC, claiming ownership of the building located at number 15A Awolowo Road in Lagos, a day after the inauguration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, right?
Yes.
Now, do you think there is any form of rivalry between these two guys, the DSS and of course the EFCC?
You see, Jude, it definitely the fact that two agencies of government, to their shame, were dragging a building is enough evidence to let you know that there is conflict between them. Do you understand? And it's very, very disgraceful. It's very shameful. It's unacceptable. It's not okay. Two agencies that are involved with the security of the country. This one is financial security. The other one is social security. They are dragging over a house. If here were to be some climes, some good countries, some persons who are heading certain things would have resigned or would have been forced to resign. If the building belongs to DSS and the EFCC is occupying it, and the DSS has need for it, why is it not settled within the offices and the people who are occupying what does not belong to them moves out? Why do you got to disgrace yourself, bring yourself to public opprobrium? Why doing that? This is what we are saying. Governance has been reduced to child's play. That is why people are no longer according the required respect to the process of governance. This is not the first time it's happening. There are cases where the army and the police, in the star and the glare of the public, will be fighting themselves. There are where the police and the road safety shamelessly will be dragging who collects money from drivers. Man, we are not getting it. We need total reorganization, total refurbishing, total rearrangement of the system in this country. This is my position.
All right. Thank you so much for your position. I think I can let you go now. Thank you so very much, Big Guy Bekwe. He is a public affairs analyst and he is an entrepreneur. Thank you so very much for talking to us this afternoon on Matters.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Do have a beautiful day today.
And you too. And you too.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
All right. All right, VOP 90.3 FM. Check your time is 2:50 p.m. I hope you've had lunch anyway. Let me see if I can talk to maybe 2 or 3 people briefly before I wrap things up. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
I work today, sir.
Work is fine. Is that Nyoma?
Where don't work? Yes, where don't work?
Talk to me. Talk to
Sir,
me.
I want to ask you a question. This country, do we follow get this country as me and you and as all the masses? We follow have this country. I mean, this country belongs to only politicians then. Because all this thing will be voicing out every day and night. I don't think whether if they are listening to us. So. I mean, I just in our various places and be making empty noise. Because the more we are saying something, the more the worstest thing is to also be happening. Look at this election, that even small baby, they know how this election goes. And look at what they're doing us. Look at what they will just wake up, anything they want to do, they just decide and do it. And nothing will happen. This country, I'm tired of this country. I'm still asking myself whether if this country is it for all of us, or be for only politicians then. Please, they should do the right thing. Especially the election of this 25 of February 2023. They should do right thing. They should do right thing because me Martis we are angry. They're angry of what they're doing for what they did in this election.
It's okay.
Well done, sir.
Thank you so very much for calling me. I appreciate your call. Thank you. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Is it all God in my will say now? What am I can say? Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This country, people are trying. A lot of things happen in this country. You can never get something good from a bad thing. That's one thing. You see, as we people are saying it, that we have never seen it so bad all the while. I said when this man was coming in, this man came in to destroy this country. He came in to
0700 903 903 903. I have to let you go. You know why? I begged you to keep it civil for me and for everyone. Keep it civil. Keep it civil, keep it civil, keep it civil. That's what I always preach. Thank you so very much. Can we take the final call now? Just the last one before we run? Just the last one, like I said, before we run. No. Several calls coming in, but it's time to go. I mean it. It's time to go. Let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there because I know all of these next calls. I know what's up. I already understand. Just calm down. Be coming down. Be coming down. Be coming down. Oh God, be coming down. Let's just leave it here. Next week we'll continue. Thank you so very much. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. On Facebook, Ikami Jude. On Instagram, Ikami Jude. Let me spell it for you. IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. One word. JUDEH. Thank you so much. Do follow VOP across all socials, okay? That is at VOP 90.3 FM. Like I said, we'll continue with this conversation next week. Until next week, I'm out of here. Have a beautiful weekend. Good afternoon, Nigeria.
Hits and the greatest memories and voice of the people. 90.3 FM.